أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I seek refuge in Allah from misleading and from being misled, from betraying and being betrayed into ignorance by others. I ask Allah to guide my heart and to guide my tongue. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his servant and messenger. In speaking of the Prophet Muhammad, we are speaking of the Prophet Muhammad who lived 1400 years ago, who was an Arab by birth, unto whom Allah revealed the Quran, the book that Muslims follow.
Are we wanting to be successful? You know, when the Prophet ﷺ makes a statement and when Allah gives a statement, you know, we have to recognize the importance and not miss the opportunity for growth, an opportunity to basically improve our deen, improve our iman. So we have to look at how we do this. And as the Prophet ﷺ said, if you look to your best friend, that's the level of your deen. If you look to your best friend, that's the level of your deen. If your best friend is doing things that are considered inconsistent with Islam, then that's the level of your deen. When I counsel parents about their children, I say, well, you know who your children are by who they bring home as friends. Because if you see them as engaged...
وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَصَّوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَصَّوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. The English translation renders this, by the token of time and through the ages, verily man is a loser, except those who are given to righteousness and who counsel each other to truth and who counsel each other to patience concerning new visions for the upcoming decade. And in fact, when we look at it and we reflect, we find out that the vision of righteousness is not a new vision, but it is a vision in which Allah has implanted within man an aspiration that gives him the guidelines by which he may struggle or to be successful in struggle. The only thing that changes is time. There is a tradition of the Prophet, may Allah be pleased with him, that says that man abuses the vicissitudes of time, the changes of time, and Allah says, and He is time. So the whole thing that shows a lack of stability, of fluidity, is the fact that there will be different times, but the aspiration, the vision, the whole sense of what struggle is about will remain the same. And it is about trying to draw a nearness to your Creator, trying to draw in nearness to the Creator. Again, Allah says He has created man and jinn but to worship Him. He has created the mankind and the jinn but to worship Him. Again, it is in this context that we begin to understand what the real struggle is about, what the sense of struggle is about, what our mission is about. And in this sense that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins to give us guidelines so that regardless of what time we may have been born in, what era we might find ourselves in, the guidelines will be the same as to what will bring about success, how we could be successful in this life. It is in this sense that we begin to look at what Allah has commanded upon us by giving us the book, which is Quran, and the example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, says, believe that a mountain moved before you believe man can change his character. That deals in the context of what is called the taqdir and qadar, in that when Allah created things, He measured for everything and nothing can get outside of that in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has measured for him. So the character of man would be the same as when Allah created him and today. So as Allah has given us remedies.
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين